violent home invasion ends with police opening fire. Details are streaming into us now, and Mike's got it in the Live Center.
Yeah, Macy, this happened in Akron overnight, and police tell us a gunman entered a home right here on La Follette Street, and that's just on the Akron's east side. News Channel 5's Kristen Byrne has been on the scene all night. Let's go live to her right now for the very latest. Kristen?
Hey, Mike. What we know so far, according to police, is that an armed man entered the backside of this home on La Follette. He then attacked the homeowner, and soon after, police showed up. Police are saying that this intruder pointed the gun at them, and that's when a cop fired at that intruder. One bullet hit the suspect, and we do have video of that suspect that was taken out on a stretcher. He's in the hospital. We know he's in stable condition. Police think he'll make it. We were there when the homeowner told police what happened. We also interviewed the homeowner, and we're going to have a lot more at 5 a.m. for you guys.
All right, Kristen, we will see you then. And coming up at 5, as Kristen said, we're going to hear firsthand from the man who was home when that home was invaded, and that's coming together for you right now. Macy?
And we have breaking news out of London, where a helicopter crashed onto a street. It happened near a railway station in central London during the morning rush hour. Flaming wreckage covered the street, and the helicopter crashed sent smoke into the air. Police are not saying if there are any casualties, but British media reports the crash killed 2 people. We will bring you more all morning long. And we have breaking traffic news, a crash in Paynesville. Let's get right to traffic anchor Jackie Zabelski.
Good morning, everyone. Overnight, there was a crash involving a car into a house in Paynesville on Jefferson Street. Let's take a look at the map, see exactly where this occurred. It happened on 140 Jefferson Street, which is in between Kerr Avenue and 1st Street. And right now, police are on the scene. One person is being transported right now. There are no closures, and it shouldn't affect your morning commute unless you actually travel on Jefferson Street. And if you do, you can pretty easily get around it heading over towards Morse Avenue. But you do want to keep in mind this is a crash that happened overnight. We are following the details.
All right, thanks, Jackie. I'm here with Trent McGill in the Weather Center, and we've been tracking a little snow this morning, but not for us.
You know, most of it is south. Let's take a look at these graphics real quick. Most of it is south and east, so if you're doing any traveling today, that will definitely get in your way, but all that snow, rain, and ice should mainly stay out of northern Ohio. Temperatures, though, well, yeah, we'll feel it cold again today. It's 28 this morning in Worcester, Mansfield 28 as well. Illyria's at 30 degrees. Orwell's at 28. Jefferson 29 degrees. Just a cloudy start in Ashtabula 27. Madison right now checking at 28. Burton also 26 degrees. So we'll see these temperatures staying in the middle and upper 20s all morning long. Eventually, though, we'll get into the 30s.
Yeah, finally for today, a little bit of a warm up, right? Your high temperature in between hours, 38 degrees. Yesterday we only had a high of 32. So with some breaks of sun later today, we should be able to muster up some warmer weather. Now we'll be back talking about a chance of some snow here in Northeast Ohio for tomorrow. We'll let you know how much to expect in just a few minutes. Macy.
Today, President Obama will unveil his proposal to reduce gun violence in the U.S. The announcement comes a month after the shootings at Sandy Hook Elementary School that reignited the debate on gun control and led to a creation of a gun violence task force headed by Joe Biden.
The President and Vice President will hold an event here at the White House to unveil a package of concrete proposals to reduce gun violence and prevent future tragedies like the one in Newtown, Connecticut.
The president is expected to push for universal background checks for gun owners and a ban on assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. Opponents are promising a political fight against any gun control measures that violate the constitutional right to bear arms. We are following the latest developments on this story all morning long for you. Coming up at 5, Josh Boost will have more, including why the NRA is calling President Obama a hypocrite.
4:34 right now. New developments in the Chardon High School shootings case. Now, the next hearing for accused shooter TJ Lane is going to be January 30th. A new trial date will be set in that closed-door conference with lawyers. Lane was supposed to go on trial earlier this week, but that was delayed. Lane is accused of opening fire at Chardon High School last February, killing 3 students and injuring others. An Ohio school district is planning to arm a handful of its non-teaching employees with handguns. A Montpelier school district located here in Northwest Ohio says it will not identify the 4 employees who will carry a gun. School officials say the workers do not directly supervise students. Now, all 4 of them volunteered to be armed, and they're going to take a weapons training course.
Right now, school principals in Strongsville are on high alert as police track down two men who tried to abduct a young girl. It happened at a bus stop at Lund Road and Walnut Creek Drive. The sixth grader says the two men in a black sedan approached her around 8:30 a.m. last Friday and tried to convince her to get into their car. Even scarier, she says they pretended to be cops. The girl's mother asked not to be identified.
He said, well, you know, we are with the police department. We'd like to give you a ride. It's raining out, and we don't want to see you out here in the rain.
The girl did not get into that car. Instead, she ran to her bus, which had just arrived. The district is trying to get the word out with a message about the incident on its website this morning.
Well, texting while driving might soon be a primary offense in Akron, and that would mean that police could pull people over if they see them texting. The Akron City Council is thinking about the plan. Now, a new state law already bans texting while driving, but it's a secondary offense, and that means adults have to be pulled over for another offense before they can get a ticket for texting. Time right now, 4:36. High fives banned. No more hand slaps to celebrate for some kids, and wait until you hear why. Plus, want to make your flu shot even more effective? Just add a little sweat. Why exercise could give you the boost to beat the flu. Christine.
Coming up, a little warmer for outdoor exercise today. Highs will be in the upper 30s. We'll take a look at the county-by-county outlook up next. Hi everyone, 4:38 your time right now. Let's take a look at the county-by-county breakdown for today. We start out with cloudy skies and then see increasing sunshine after lunchtime. Look at these highs. They will be warmer than yesterday. We are starting out a bit warmer this morning, and that sun will help this afternoon. 37 degrees, your top temperature for Ashtabula, 38 Menor and Norwalk. We're looking at a high of 38 for Ashland and 39 for Worcester today. Over to Jackie Zabelski now for the latest on our morning traffic.
Good morning, Christine. Good morning, everyone. As you wake up this morning, not seeing any troubles throughout the entire Cleveland metro area. As you can see, 90 looks fantastic. Heading inbound, no troubles at all. 77 northbound, checking in fine, and no problems for you on 71 either. For the most part, we're not seeing any real issues on the major highways. We'll head southbound throughout Akron, and as you can see here, 77 and 76 both moving along well. No troubles for you as you make your way throughout the area of Norton. No problems throughout Kent and Ravenna. So we're looking good for the most part. Here's a look outside. This is 90 over in the area of the Shoreway. And as you can see, one or two cars out there on the road. It's early yet, not even 5 a.m. So certainly not expecting any rush hour traffic, but it is always nice to see a clear, empty road if you're up at this early hour and have to head out the door. And before you do, make sure you follow me on Facebook and Twitter. You can tweet me where you're heading and I'll send you a personalized traffic report. Back to you.
This just into the newsroom, a report from the International Maritime Bureau, a report that just released saying that global sea piracy has fallen to its lowest level in 5 years. In 2012, there were 297 piracy attacks recorded worldwide, down sharply from 439 in 2011. The report says international Navy operations off the coast of Somalia is a big reason for that drop. Well, this morning in New York, you're not going to see kids giving each other those high fives and those fist pumps for doing a good job on the soccer field.
Yeah, that's because the Manhattan Soccer Club just sent an email to parents warning the safest thing to do is to actually do this, touch elbows, during the traditional lineup for team high fives. So many parents told the New York Post that they actually like the idea. As you know, the governor of New York recently declared a flu emergency. And this morning, there might be another way to keep the flu away from you. According to the New York Times, researchers at Iowa State University found that people who exercised had nearly double the antibody response of people who just sat around. They also had higher blood levels of certain immune system cells that help the body fight off the flu. Time right now, 4:41, at odds with Washington.
A sheriff says that he will not enforce some laws, why he thinks constitutional rights are being trampled. Plus, Geauga, looking old and worn out, was a place that made people happy, how it's now making a lot of people angry.
And missing local teen, how you can help find her and what police are telling us this morning. You're waking up to what's all new right here, right now on Good Morning Cleveland.
They didn't tell me they were putting me at 444, so I've been just sitting here waiting.
Good morning, everyone. 4:43 your time right now. Some snow showers actually going by in far southern Ohio. They will not bother us this morning. We are just cloudy from that system. But guess what? We expect more sunshine this afternoon. So I'll plan your day out for you coming up in just a few minutes. Mike.
Christine, thanks. I'm Mike Dunstan in the Live Center. Right now, we're following breaking news, and we're getting more information on that helicopter crash in London. London police say that it crashed during morning rush hour in central London after apparently hitting a construction crane. Check out the fire right here. That crane was on top of the building. Now, first responders aren't saying if anybody was hurt or killed. That crash happened on the south bank of the River Thames, and we're going to keep following this breaking story for you all morning long. But some dramatic pictures out of central London. Macy?
Police need your help this morning finding a missing Stark County teenager. The girl went missing 6 days ago, and News Channel 5 assignment editor Cedra Mayfield's been working to get an update on the search for her. What are police telling you this morning, Cedra?
Well, Macy, right now they're still trying to find that Alliance teen. Alliance police posted this picture of 17-year-old Kaley Myers to the department's Facebook page after her mother posted that Myers went missing from their Alliance home. Now, the teen's mom last saw her last Thursday night. Myers hasn't been seen or heard from since. Myers is 5'10", weighs 115 pounds, and has dark brown hair and brown eyes. She wears glasses but may not have them on. Now, police believe Myers may be with a boyfriend, but say so far all leads have failed. So if you've seen Myers and you know where she's at, please give Alliance Police Department a call right away. Macy, I'll continue checking with police for any updates and check back with you if Myers is found.
All right, Cedra, thank you. Geauga Lake has been closed now for 6 years. Work is still underway to get it sold. You know, it was one of Cleveland's closest full-size amusement